Hey friends, Pastor Jim here, and in my office, I wanted to take a minute and do one of these live together videos. Haven't done one in a while, and thought it would be a good opportunity to give you some particular updates about this coming Sunday. You're going to be getting all of the information that you normally do in the weekly e-news, but also wanted to just take an opportunity and have a little face-to-face time together, particularly about things that are happening here on our main campus. We're going to continue our new sermon series this Sunday on Behind the Curtain, a church behind the curtain, as we peer back and look at the things that a lot of us don't generally think about, looking at symbols and the meaning behind them. And so I hope you'll join us this week for that worship. And speaking of that worship, we're going to be resuming in-person worship. We've been talking about this for a while and are very excited about it and getting back and doing that as safely as possible. We're going to start that again this week, and we're going to be doing that at our normal time of 10:45. I want to make sure that you know, those of you who've been joining us at home, continue to do so. If you have any reason at all to not be out, to feel a little bit anxious or even fearful, I want to encourage you to continue to stay online because we're going to be there. But if you've been itching to get back with your church family, then we're going to be here this Sunday at 10:45 in person at the sanctuary open. Now that's going to mean all of our guidelines that we've had before are going to be back in place. Those stay at home if you're feeling sick, take your temperature, wash your hands frequently, and obviously reserve a spot, which we'll get to in a second. Those are the normal things that we've been doing. We're just doing the same guidelines as we did before. We'll have hand sanitizers all over the church. We're going to encourage you to do social distancing, and you're going to need to wear a mask. Our ensemble will take their mask off when they sing as they lead. They're far enough away from everybody that we're not worried about distance or contamination. And then I'll take mine off when I'm preaching. Other than that, we'll all have our masks on throughout the entire service. So again, want to encourage you to do that. Our sanctuary is going to be taped off as it has been in sections for people to be sit. You'll know that there'll be 6 feet of space provided between each individual and or family. And so again, just want to make sure you are aware of that when you come in. Our ushers will allow you to come in and to find a seat in that taped off section. And I mentioned this earlier, we need you to register. There'll be a link tomorrow in the e-news about how to do that, but also you can still call into the church office, and Chelsea will gladly take your reservation for worship this week. We don't like taking reservations. It's just one of those things that helps us kind of keep that number where we need it to be so that we abide by the guidelines and the recommendations by both our bishop and our governor. Also on Sunday night, we are going to continue what we started last week. We had a great time with jeetyet. There were probably 70, 80, 90 people who gathered, all socially distanced, spread out all over our parking lot. We had a great time with Mr. Euros. They did a fantastic job. And we're going to continue this new ministry fellowship, jeetyet, this Sunday evening at 5 o'clock. We have Jay Renders who's going to be joining us this week. That'll be our food truck. They are incredible. Their mac and cheese is worth coming out alone for. So I hope you'll join us, that you'll come out, grab a lawn chair, park, spread out, see each other, bring your masks when you want to wander around and say hi to people. But join us for this. We had a great turnout, and I'm expecting and hoping for an even bigger turnout this week. So again, I want to make sure that you're aware of that. jeetyet this Sunday night. Very exciting. The last thing that I just want to take an opportunity to share is to say thank you so much again for your ongoing faithfulness and support of our church. It matters. It means a lot that you all continue to support and to maintain and continue giving at the rate that you have been. We have been noticing, Rick and I have been talking this week, we sit outside every Sunday afternoon and we take in those resources that you are so good about giving to us. But we've also noticed in the last several weeks particularly, and we think this has to do with the kind of end of summer, the release or limiting of some of our guidelines, but also going back to school, that some of our giving has gone down a little bit. And we just want to encourage you to continue to support. We need it as much as everybody else. And so if you're able to and you are willing to be able to jump back in and help give to your church, it is going to do kingdom work, and it is blessing a lot of people. So I hope that you will continue to do that. So again, thank you for your giving. And if you're a little behind, this is a great time to catch up as we move into the fourth quarter of the year. Can you believe that? The fourth quarter. Continue to be praying as I finish up for all of your teams. Our nominations teams will be meeting this week as we look at the new year that's right around the corner. We'll be having a trustees meeting. Our SPRC will be meeting here in the near future. And so there's just a lot going on up here at your church. And very excited about that, quite frankly. Want to let you know that our school continues to do so well, and because of our partnership and this extension of our life together at Southern Hills, we are able to continue to support and bless a lot of children and families in the midst of this season when that'd be really difficult. When schools are shut down to anything but online, we're going to be able to be a place where kids can get educated, they can do their work and do it safely. And so I'm really happy that we have this partner ministry with us right here in our own walls. Well, that's about it for me right now, friends. Again, just wanted to take a very quick moment with you and share with you some of these things. I know there was a lot on here. I hope you liked my new kind of presentation and all this fun stuff over here. I'm getting better at it every time. Who knew I would ever be a televangelist like this? Shocking. Anyway, know that I'm praying for you. I love you. And if I don't see you in person on Sunday, I hope to see you soon. Grace and peace, church family.